Just left the prison. The class today was pretty powerful. We were just talking about the, meditating, and then talking about not being the body, not being the mind, not being the emotions, but being the one who sees the mind, the body, and the emotions, the awareness. And you can think about that, but it's pretty easy to figure out that we are not what we see, because we're the one who's seeing it. So who's seeing? That's awareness. That's consciousness. The powerful thing is that consciousness has, that awareness has a quality. So emotions have a quality: happiness, sadness, grief, anger. Mind has, certain thoughts, whatever. They have their own thing. But awareness itself does have a quality. It has an essence. And it's hard to describe it. It's peaceful, steady, being, is, just feels like what is. But it's different than emotions or happy or whatever. It's just this. One of the guys shared a powerful story that stuck with him since he was 14. His grandfather died, and his grandfather raised he and his little brother. And he said that after his grandfather passed, he was sleeping on the living room floor with his brother, and he heard a knock at the door. And they were scared, and he went over to the door, and he said, "Who is it?" And it was his grandfather. Said, "Roosevelt, it's Roosevelt." It's his grandfather's name. "Let me in." And he was really scared. He said his mind was kind of blown and was freaking out. He went over and woke his brother up and said, "Grandpa's at the door." Oh, he said, "Open the door." That's what he said. "Open the door. It's me. Open the door." So they both went up to the door, and they heard a knock again. And they went up to the door, and he said, "Open the door. Open the door, D." And he said they were too scared. So they went back and didn't hear another knock. But that's always stuck with him on what that is. But what was powerful was that we started, he kind of started talking about it, and then he said he always sort of regretted that he didn't open the door. But what came up was, you can open the door now. And Grandpa was saying, open the door. Not just that physical door, but the door within. The door within where everyone is, where everyone exists, where my grandpa is, where all those people are, where I am, where you are. So open the door. Open the door within. See what's there. That was the takeaway from today.